Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 39 of the Pokemon Cup series. Today we're here in New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the running of the Pokemon Rumble Rush 301. On the pole for today's race will be the 6 car of JD Figueroa. Alongside him will be the 17 of Christian Russell. And both are teammates, by the way, so they will be starting a Roush front row. Row 2 will have Grayson Acevedo and Johnny Gardner. And row 3 is Clark McKee and Pichu. Row 4, Samad Oskan and Shane Golodex and Isaiah Bernesh and John Gilbert round out your top 10. Last weekend's winner was Anthony Then, and he'll be starting in 40th, in last place. But he already has 2 wins this season, so he doesn't have to worry about winning and getting into the playoffs. Now let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the cars are rolling off the track. And here we go, folks. It'll be a 30-lap race across New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're moments away from taking the green flag here today in New Hampshire in the Magic Mile. Let's see who will add his or her name to the playoff field. And by the way, next weekend is going to be the All-Star weekend at Eldora Speedway. So this is their last chance to get in the All-Star race with a win. And here we go. Green flag is in the air in New Hampshire. Ooh, big bumper-to-bumper action already brewing as Grayson Acevedo goes for the lead. The 48 car trying to get in front, and he does get to the lead. 3 wide behind him. Clark McKee trying to make a move. Oh, he's trying to bump Acevedo out of the way. He does. McKee leads. 3 wide behind them. Oh, they're bumping each other right now. Oh, so look at Samad Oskan trying to get to the second spot. 96 trying to block the 17. Wow, an eventful start to the race. A lot of beating and banging early on. And now the 96 has pulled away. 96 able to pull away from the pack. What aggressive moves they've made here in the start of the race. Wow, that's just... You just don't really see that much often in other races. Still 3 wide for third place. Oh, Samad Oskan trying to sneak his way into the middle. There's that 15 of Alex Hawkins also trying to make that move. And he's going to try to get in the front. And now the 21 has just crashed. 21 just crashed. Made contact with the 17. Went up into the wall. And he just crashed. Big hit. And now there's a lot of cars piling up. Wow. We knew these guys were going to be real aggressive. We knew this was going to happen. Wow, with all the racing they've done here, I knew that something like that was going to happen eventually. Wow, that was intense. And now they're going to pit early on, early stage pitting. And now we'll see who's out first. It looks like the 96 is out first. And wow, 29 cars left on track. How about that? Big crash that took out a lot of the field. And here we go to the green flag. Back again to the green at New Hampshire. Isaiah Bernesh is in the lead. Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, Isaiah Bernesh just took the lead away from Clark McKee. Here comes Alex Hawkins into second spot. He's worked his way up to second. What an impressive run by that 15 car. How about Anthony then? He goes from 40th to being in the top 10. survived the wreck. Now he's up to the top 10. Question is, will they catch the 77? There's Chris Leone in third place now, over the 96 of Clark McKee. And the 19 car of Nikki Maxwell trying to sneak her way into the top 5. There's the 6 of JD Figueroa, also working his way up to the top 5. Bernash leads, and here comes Hawkins. He's looking low for an opportunity to make that move. And there's another caution. Johnny Garner just went around trying to battle for a position. Looks like he was hit from behind by the 43 trying to make a pass. That was Alexander Rowe, and then Pichu. Oh no, Clark McKee got into... Oh no, Pichu. Oh no, Dylan Kroom. Dylan Kroom got into some trouble with Cassidy Reynolds. They'll race back to the line. Let's see if Hawkins will make one more move. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to make that move before the caution comes out. So Bernash takes the lead. He stays as the leader under the caution flag after a couple cars have wrecked out, and looks like Jonathan Fast might have had some damage as well. Don't think anybody took pit stops under caution, but they took pit stops early, so it might come down to fuel mileage at the end. We're a little over halfway with 14 laps to go, and we're going to back to the green. And there's a big battle going on for second. Look at Chris Leone. Oh, he's trying to get that 15. He's going to get him. He's going to get the 15 car in the second spot, and Chris Leone is in second. Zaya Bernash has pulled away again, and look at Katie Lynn Bexford working her way up to the front with 13 to go. Katie Lynn Bexford, an impressive comeback from behind, and now she's into 5th. This might be the track she might get her 3rd win at, but it's gonna be a very difficult task to pass 4 other cars in just 12 laps. That's provided we do not get another caution at this point. But it could still happen, though. We've seen some crazy stuff happen here in New Hampshire. Isaiah Bernash has dominated since taking the lead in the middle of the race, and he's trying to pull away as much as possible. Chris Leone, though, and Alex Hawkins, they're not far behind. They could still make a move. Oh, and there's also JD Figueroa in the 4th spot already. We'll see if he can make a move. And here comes the 15. And Alex Hawkins in the 2nd spot. It looks like the smaller teams are making names for themselves here this season. It's between the Spire team against the Premium Motorsports team against the Rick Ware team. Top 3 small teams, top 3. One of these teams hoping to go home with a playoff driver with the win. The All-Star race is next weekend, so they're all going to be aggressive to get that one win. 9 laps to go at New Hampshire. And look at that battle for 5th. Look at Chase Wisted trying to get through Katie Lynn Bexford. But Katie Lynn has had a great season so far with 2 wins already in season 39. She has done so impressive already in her rookie year. Already has 2 wins. Looks for more here today and maybe other races in the future. Well, either way, though, Katie Lynn Bexford, look out for her to be a factor in the playoff races. Isaiah Bernash, though, he's been maintaining that lead with Alex Hawkins all throughout the race. But will he be able to make it through with 7 to go, though? They got new fuel in lap 5, I think. Not sure if that's going to last an entire race or they're going to have to pit again. Either way, though, this race has been pretty exciting in the beginning with wrecks and, of course, drivers bumping each other left to right. Been one of the most exciting races we've seen in New Hampshire in a while. The Magic Miles provided some magic. We'll see if there's going to be more here to be given in this race. Just 5 laps to go here at New Hampshire. The 77 team, they won 2 races last season. Oh, I think 3, I believe. 3 with Anthony Lopez. I'm sorry, Anthony Lopez was the one that drove the 77 last season to 3 wins. And now they have Isaiah Bernesh on the team. They're hoping to win again here in this race. But look at Alex Hawkins. He has caught up with him. They're bumper to bumper now. 4 laps to go, and things are going to get really interesting. We'll see if Hawkins will have enough draft to get to the front. These two have not won in a while, so they're both looking to get back to victory here at New Hampshire. 3 laps to go here at New Hampshire, and now it's 77 and 15. They're all battling for the win. By the way, the 6 car of JD Figueroa has just taken 3rd spot. They're bumping a bumper now. It's only a matter of time before one of them slips up and makes a mistake. Coming to 2 laps to go. Still about these two battling it out. We'll see if Hawkins will have enough time to get by the 77. Lap car ahead. Chris Leone had to come down pit road, and at the 00, I believe, is a little slow. Coming to the white flag now with 1 lap to go. But the car in front of them isn't going to affect their draft, and they'll finish to the end. White flag is in the air. It'll be these two battling it out for the win. Cars coming off pit road. Is that going to factor into who wins this race? Here they come off the final turn. Isaiah Bernesh is able to block Alex Hawkins, and he's going to come off the final turn. He's back in victory lane. Isaiah Bernesh has just won in New Hampshire. And Isaiah Bernesh has finally won again. The 77 team pulls off the victory and defeats Alex Hawkins for the race win. And it was an exciting race, and those cars coming off pit road added a little bit more pressure to those guys. But Bernesh was able to hold the pressure, was able to withstand Hawkins, the 15 at the end, and collect the race win. So Isaiah Bernesh, he now has 11 wins in the Cup Series. His last win, just for reference, by the way, was in Bikerneki in Latvia back in season 21. Yeah. It was 18 seasons ago that Isaiah Bernesh had his last win in the Cup Series. Now, he has another victory to his name. At last, another win here in New Hampshire. So Isaiah Bernesh, his 11th career win and his first in 18 seasons for him, for that driver. So congrats to Isaiah Bernesh on the win. So anyway, before we wrap things up here, I just want to let you know how many drivers have won this season, and how we're going to decide the All-Star field from there. So just give me one moment, and I'll determine the All-Star field from there. So give me 1 second. Alrighty, guys, here is the All-Star field so far for season 39. Here are all the winners, by the way, this season that are currently locked in the playoffs, with the exception of Chase Wisted, and I'll explain more in a little bit. But Eli Bright, Anthony Then, Katie Lynn Bexford are the only drivers, by the way, and Alexander O. They're the only drivers with more than one win so far this season. So we have had 4 drivers with with 2 wins each so far in season 39, which I gotta say is very impressive. Then we have the other winners: Isaiah Bernesh, Igor Barreto, Dylan Kroom, Grayson Acevedo, Christian Vargas, Cassandra Kirker, JD Figueroa, Priya McShane, and Maxwell Smart. Those 13 drivers are currently winners here in season 39. And Bright, then Bexford, and Rowe, they each have 2 wins. And now one more driver is added to that playoff, to the, no, not the playoff field, the all-star field, I should say. There is one more driver added to the all-star field along with the winners, and that is Chase Wisted. He's had more top 2 finishes than any other driver without a race win. So to make it an even number of drivers automatically in the all-star race, Chase Wisted is in with the most top 2 finishes among the drivers that didn't have a race win. So that makes it 14 locked into the all-star race heading into Eldora. And so there will be 2 more spots up for grabs for the all-star race. Yes, there will be 2 more spots on the line for drivers to advance into the all-star race this season. So only going to be 16 cars in the all-star race. So it's going to be going to be very interesting with a smaller field than before, competing here for season 39 bragging rights for the all-star race win. So again, 13 winners and plus Chase Wisted, the highest the driver with the most top 2s without a win. And from the showdown, we will have 2 drivers from the showdown move over to the all-star race. So you do not want to miss that. And until then, we will see you guys later for All-Star Weekend at Eldora. You don't want to miss it.